This is the one class, the one and only class that I competed in which I thought, son of a bitch, if I had been better, you know. I mean, sure, you have my little things, but like, let's say my 550 XP, I had a little bobble with that, but I was still nowhere near the top guys. Nowhere near. And so I have no issue there or anything. But this class right here, I was like, that saw runs so damn good that Richard built. That it's my Holtzforma 395 G395. It's a 395 XP clone, and it was built by Richard Flagg. And my goodness, does it run good! It's one of the better built saws that I've ever ran. It's so nice. I love it. And so I can remember I was pushing so hard. I definitely should have had a bigger sprocket because I was shoving. I can remember thinking I'm going to break the saw because I was just, Aah! I mean, if those stands hadn't been bolted down, I would have been picking them up. You know, I mean, a lot of people were doing stuff like that, I know, but I was giving it all I had. The only way that I would have been able to get that thing to bog is to dog it in, and I wasn't doing that. So, but anyways, I was like, Jesus. And I saw Morgan right in front of me, and I made a really bad mistake on that. I mean, it was really bad. You can see it in the video. And I felt like I was catching him. And, but you know, it was too late in the game. I screwed up. Morgan had a great run, and I don't want to take anything away from that. He had a great run, and he built a great saw. You know, he was on that day better than Bodie, you know. He was also better than Doug. Doug had a good run as well, and he's got a really good, strong running 660. I think that was built by Crafterized Saws. I think that's who built it. It's a really good running saw. And the three of us, and the reason why I'm talking about this so much is because as soon as we were done, Morgan, Doug, and myself, we walking back to the pit area, and immediately people were not really grabbing us, but you know, you show up and you're like, screwed the pooch this time or whatever. And they were like, you guys were so close, just neck and neck. That first cut, you were just like, boom, all three of you made the first cut together. And so I was like, and then I knew my pull up, I really screwed the pooch on that bad. I think I got almost halfway through the wood, and I realized that I was having a bad cut, so I had to restart it. And I still felt like I was gaining, but it was too late, you know. But the glory of video means that we can see just how close it actually was if Doug and I had had better runs. Okay? So this is Morgan, if you get pissy about this, you had the better day and you won. Congratulations, you beat me and Doug. All right? But you know, we can see, you know, what caused the failure of both me and Doug. So let's see here. I got to get another recording started. Okay. Screen recording. There we go. Okay, we are recording right now my screen. So this is Sean Carr, Garrett Barker, and Morgan McInnes, 1, 2, and 3. And I want you to notice something here. Bam. Garrett is at the wood, right there. Now he's actually cutting. Look how far Sean's bar is above the wood. Okay? Bam. Now Morgan's cutting. They were almost identical. Now Sean is finally cutting. But Sean had a clearly faster saw and was able to run away from both of those guys. But Garrett and Morgan were really close together. All right? Good runs on everybody, just trying to point out some stuff that I can see because I can break down the videos like this. Now this is Morgan, myself, and Doug. Let's have a look at this. And there's my big flub up. Let's see, back that up, back that up, back it up, back that thing up, baby. Look at how far I got. I was right there halfway through, okay? Now, I was going through it faster because I wasn't cutting as much wood, I know. But I was halfway through before I realized, holy shit, I got to pull out and start all over again. Pull out. And anyways, and then here we come to Doug's big flub up. Boom, he hits, cuts out, has to get another bite. And this allows me and Doug to be really close, all right? So, but here's something, we got to back up. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. Look at, I want you to look at Morgan, all right? Morgan, whenever he cuts up out of that wood, look at how high his bar goes. That's it. He is not a full bar length above that, above it. So his transitions were fantastic, right? Also, look at how quickly he gets to the wood compared to me and Doug. Boom. Look at that. Boom, right there. Look how high I am above the wood and Doug and how close Morgan is. Morgan, you had a great run, buddy. You had a fantastic run. All right. Let's get on through here. And, oh, there's my screw up. Start all over. But that's why Morgan, the first run, that's why we were so close. Technically, he beats me. Right there he is. He's already out of the wood, and I'm not out. There you go. Now I'm out. Well, my saw was clearly cutting faster, but Morgan still beat me because look at how much faster he made it to the wood. Bam. So that was it. He had just a perfect run. And then me and Doug, both of us screwed up so bad that we had almost a straight tie. It was really close there. So now, because I do what I do, let's look at what it would have been if me and Doug had no mistakes. So there you have it. And this is one of those things that just happens. It just happens. You can't stop it, okay? We all have these issues and we think about it and stuff and we go, dang it. But having the fastest saw is only... Having the fastest saw, there you go, is only part of the equation. You've also got to have a really good fast chain, right? And then on top of that, probably just as important as them all is being a better operator. And I can look at that, and you know, the reason why this is a thing for me is Doug, Morgan, and myself are all similar I feel like we're similar. You know, we're all tall, we're all goofy, and we all have similar experience levels in racing. And I thought that it was really cool going back to the pits and hearing them all say, "Man, you guys were just that first cut. You were just completely tied." And that was really cool because you know what? I like being lumped in with those guys. I have respect for those guys, and it's fun. And this breakdown is nothing more than that. It's a breakdown, and I'm studying where I fail and where others succeed. And you know, Doug definitely feels the same way as I do. Morgan, I'm not trying to say that Richard built a better saw than you. I'm just looking at this. And you did a freaking great job on that 660. You ran great, right? I think just, God's sakes, don't anybody get their panties in a wad. I got my ass handed to me at that race in more ways than one. In this one, though, the way I got my ass handed to me was my failure as an operator, which is perfectly fine. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like the saw, if I had had a good run, if I had had a perfect run, that saw would have been third place, possibly second. What was Garrett's time? What was Garrett's time? I got it right here. No, Garrett still would have beat me. Yeah. But I could have taken Morgan if I had had a perfect run. And that's asking a lot. I know. But hey, we're just making videos, you know? So don't be a pansy. Yeah. But you know, nobody was competing with Sean on that one. If you're wondering, if you've been following this series of SawFest 2024, what the hell happened to Clint Davis? Well, Clint Davis, he screwed the pooch harder than anybody, pretty much. He was like, and then finally, I think his saw might have even died. He just kind of gave up and just stood up straight and was like, I'll cut that last cookie. It happens, you know, it happens. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've jabbered way too much, and I just wanted to see what it would have been like had we taken away the mistakes. And I know that there's another one that I feel like I really got to do that with, not for my sake, but for someone else. And I think that's the 660 clone class. We'll see. That might be funny, but I'm uncertain. Anyways, take it easy, guys.